Well, I'm back. Don't you hate it when you hit the wrong button and you don't realize till after the fact that you done stopped the video because you were running your mouth and doing something different? So, anyway, I started the video back up so we can end this a little bit better than just the abrupt stop that we had. So I figured we'd just walk on out here to the bee yard and check things out. Some of the bigger hives, I'm putting some insulation on top just to keep the sun. I mean, right now it's nice. We had some rain this afternoon and there's a breeze blowing, so the bees they're doing pretty good. But and when it was 100 and something degrees out here 2 weeks ago, and just like yesterday it was 95 degrees, that sun, man, it bakes on top of that thing. So a little bit of insulation there kind of help them out, keep some of the heat off of them. This is actually a daughter of a queen I have. I got a Carnoli queen in a box at work, and she's done real well. And for some reason, they made one cell in there. I pulled that one out, brought it here. It wasn't a 5-frame nuke. That was back in I guess into April, and now she's probably got 6 boxes in there, 6 frames in there, going pretty good. And they're pulling that, drawing out some wax on the super there. So probably no honey, but I'm just after production and I'm after her genetics. So if I can get the temperament that she has and the ability to pull wax like the one in Savannah has, that'd be fantastic, because they have pulled some wax. Then I've got quite a few, and these, they like honing. This is a swarm that showed up here under my shed there about 2 months ago, and not sure where this swarm come from, but it was I had to put it in 2 deeps because they were just hanging all over the outside the box. Couldn't get them all in one deep. So they're doing pretty good. They're pulling some frame and bringing in some nectar. That's an Italian queen, or looks like an Italian queen in there. These are some 2-frame nukes that I started out. Different splits from swarm cells, or I like working with nuke boxes, especially stacking them up. Actually, this box right here was 6 nukes high, and I opened it up one day and just about every nuke had 3 or 4 queen cells, and found actually 2 queens. One was just emerging, one was already out. She just hadn't had time to start cutting cells down. So that's where a lot of those 2-frame and 5-frame boxes come from over there, is off of those cells. And I finally I decided to put them in a 10-frame deep and split them up a little bit with this one over here. So now this is going to be my resource hive, and they are starting. That's a mini nuke, mini super that I built, and they're starting to draw some wax and put some nectar in that one. They probably got a frame and a half in there. So we still got something. We got I got some loblolly bay trees here that are blooming out. The bees aren't all over them, but they're on them. I got some sweet pepper. We'll walk over and look at that in a minute. It's starting to bloom out, and the bees are on that at times. This one here, I just kind of propped it open to give them some air and ventilation, which sure helped a lot with the bearding that they were doing earlier. They're pulling in some honey as well. I like running, well, My good setup is medium and a deep and a medium. But I don't know, these queens seem to really like medium boxes for some reason. And if you stack a medium on top of a deep, she's gonna spend most of her time in the medium. So I just started running some frames because I had ran out of deeps in mediums, and they seem to do well in them. You just have to have more frames and more boxes. I just put this extra deep on here Sunday. This box is full of bees, but I don't know, I may requeen it. They're fine. They're very nice as far as temperament, but they are so runny on the frame. When you pull them out, they just running all over the place. They don't look too runny out here on the outside. More splits, and this is one I've done. I put some frame of eggs in here, and I gotta check these queen. I got queen cells in here. I'm not gonna pull it out right now, but 3 framer I built, and they got some queen cells. There's about 6 or 8 queen cells that should be capped. Let me close these back up before they get mad at me. There they go. Most of my bees I can work pretty easily. I don't mind walking around that hair like this without a veil on, but if I start opening up too many boxes, I put the veil on. It's just a smart thing to do around these bees. So anyway, that's the video. Even though it's going to be in 2 parts here, I'll just have to do a little editing and get them together. On a hot Tuesday afternoon in South Georgia, but it is a little bit of a breeze out here, so it's not too bad. And we did have some rain, which cooled things down just a little bit. I got buckwheat planted here. I got probably an acre of buckwheat. This is my second planting of buckwheat. It'll be up in about 2 or 3 more weeks. It'll be pumping out some more blooms. And so I just replanted this, tilled it up. Same thing with the acre I got over there. The acre over there is looking a little bit better than this one is, but it's coming. So all the bees look a little busy. Nukes are growing. So anyway, if you enjoyed this little quick video, next time we'll show a little more. We'll do some mite washes, and we'll keep growing bees and making more bees. Until then, give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe, share, and I'll try to post a few more videos when time allows. Until then, y'all have a good afternoon, and we're saying talk to you later. Thank you, Southeast Homestead.